All right now, you know what I'm saying? What's up, world? Hey, Jack, remember Stanley? You know what I'm saying? Remember that movie called Snakes and Stanley? That man that had that snake called Stanley, that rattlesnake called Stanley? Well, remember when you, Lalo, and Richard were leaving the beach when y'all was 19 and you was crying on the way home in your mind, tears all in your eyes because you knew this was the last day of school and y'all had graduated tonight. You wasn't worried about hardly saying, about time, you know what I'm saying? Because you had been through everything and you knew that was your real heart in your heartbeat. But remember Stanley? Well, Adam, this Stanley, the rattlesnake, and the man that put him in that house. You know what I'm saying? I will put 1,000 rattlesnakes in every room of your house, in every room of the next door house, every room of the next door house, every room of the next door house behind you, and so on. In every apartment in the world before I hurt you, Adam. It's God. You know what I'm saying? I will put a rattlesnake in their truck or their car before they leave home. It's the old lady that was going to tell you, remember after y'all had that little playing around, playing chicken on the road with Lalo, and none of y'all died. Richard got off the gas before Lalo passed him up. But it was a snake in that lady car. You know what I'm saying? Behind y'all was the old lady, about 50, 60, like Mama did them. And she was easing on at about 55, you know what I'm saying? Till I had to tell her it was a snake on the floor. You know what I'm saying? But don't move. Don't make no sudden move, Mama. Mama dear, don't make no sudden move. You know what I'm saying? And the lady just had to get off the gas and coast till the car stopped. Then we came back and got the snake because somebody had told me that joke and I thought about it. Just bullshitting, but the ghost came back and got the snake. You know what I'm saying?
Very smart, and they all know it. Okay, it's becoming common knowledge. It's becoming something that they all know, that they all can sense, that they all can see. And people are going to press you. People are going to test you. They're going to test your intelligence. They're going to test what you know. They're going to test what you claim to be, who you claim to be, because your intelligence is off the ranks. Okay, you're functioning at such a high rate that people are going to want to debunk it. People are going to want to try to dismantle or dissect.
How can you dismantle or debug? You know, I saw a
So
gold
listen,
chain today,
you're
a
very,
silver chain
very
today
smart. It's going to be
with
people who
HHF,
specifically
like
want to
somebody's the
undermine
heavenly
your
father,
intelligence.
when,
And they're going
you
to
know,
want
that,
to do
you know what I'm
this
saying?
because
I
they
ain't gonna
don't
tell
want
you
to
who
come
he
to terms
was,
with
but
the fact that
Craze
you
know
do
him,
know a
and
lot.
Adam know him, and
Right? You're just the
Howard know
type
him
of
pretty
person
good.
that knows a
But
lot. You've come
HHF,
into
that's
a lot of
heavenly
knowledge. It
father,
seems like
you know what
even
I'm saying?
knowledge that you shouldn't
So, you
have
know
or
what I'm
you ought to
saying?
not have, maybe
I
because of your
don't know.
age or your demographic
How
or
that
where
sound
you
like
come from or
nothing
how you
less. You know
move
what
or
I'm
how you
saying?
appear, to where your
But it had
intelligence,
to be
what you
crazy in
know,
that
doesn't match
uniform,
what
Jack,
they see. All
in
right,
that
but
body.
people are
It's a
starting to
snake.
come to terms
And
with
then
the
you know,
fact that you have a
now
high
that you
level of
got these
intelligence. You
eagle
are very,
claws,
very
you
smart.
know what I'm
They're all
saying?
starting to know this.
Now
They're
you
all
know why
getting the gist. Okay,
birds,
maybe
buzzards,
it's the
you know what I'm
what you
saying,
share,
the
the
eagle,
information that you share,
you know what I'm saying, is
right?
the
That
strongest
can be
birds, fastest
showing
birds.
people that,
Because as
hey, like I
people,
didn't
we
know
got
he
to do
knew that,
pull-ups,
or
sit-ups,
that's kind of deep.
you
Like
know what
how
I'm saying,
did you get into
2-mile
this
run,
information? Like
all
you don't
that
look like
stuff,
somebody
you
who
know what I'm
would know
saying.
this. So how do
And to
you
do a
know this,
pull-up
right?
as a
The
bird
fact that
is
you're able to
harder
go
to
deeper
do a
will scare a
pull-up
lot of
than a
people,
man.
and it
That's
will
what make
shock
us
people. They'll think
lions
that maybe you're more
and
surface level and you
tigers,
didn't know all that
panthers,
much,
you know what I'm saying, leopards,
but you do. All right,
you know what
and
I'm
so
saying, black cats,
you're very,
you know what
very
I'm
smart,
saying,
and they're all
big ones,
becoming
you know what I'm
very aware
saying,
of this.
yeah, and
Perhaps you're being
alligators
targeted
and
and
sharks,
tested at
you
the
know what I'm saying,
workplace. This is a very
like
prevalent
that
location, a
rattlesnake
very
and stuff,
prevalent place that you will be
anaconda,
tested time and time
swallow
again
you,
for your wits, for
you
your
know what I'm
mental
saying.
stamina, for your
That's
intelligence,
what
for what you
happens.
know.
And it's
You
like
will
I
be
woke up
critiqued.
one
You will be
time,
mocked because
in
of
a
how your
puddle
mind
of
operates
sweat, you
and
know
the
what I'm
fact that you
saying,
operate on a
and
very high
it felt
level.
like I
You
was a
learn
snake.
very quickly. You catch
I
on
mean,
to
I was an
concepts very
egg that
quickly.
had got ate by a
Perhaps you have
snake,
your own mind, right? Like you just
or a
have your own
bird
way
that
of
got
thinking.
ate.
You have
I'm a
your own
rat
way
that
of
had
doing
got
things
ate by
that
a
leaves
snake.
people at the workplace very
And it
vexed,
was like I
okay?
had just
Because
got out
they're probably
of
thinking to
his
themselves, like, who do you think you
body.
actually are? And
But
they're
I
trying
had
to
just
undermine
got
your
unrolled
intelligence
from
as
my
you
cover
work day to day
because I
in your
sleep
field.
like that.
It could be
like a snake.
Everybody has a
You know what I'm
degree up in
saying?
that place.
That's
It
where
could
I
be like
sleep
that.
like a
Everybody
snake.
has a
I
degree.
put all
Everybody
my
has
arms and stuff in
a
my clothes
right to
and go
be
to
there. They
sleep.
earn that.
But like I say, man,
They will
I
target
ain't
you
got nothing against
specifically and try
y'all,
to
man.
make it
It's
seem like,
God,
you know,
man.
maybe you got your
Adam and
degree from
Eve
some dude in the
and you know, it's
alleyway, you
just
know, like who let you in, right?
mighty angel
Because
now. And the
it's
first
also your
day
aura,
he
and it's
met
also how
her.
you come
You know what I'm
across, how
saying?
you maybe
That's your
love what you
day.
actually do. It's a
New
lot of
Year's
people who
Day.
have a lot, they look really
You know
good
what I'm
on
saying?
paper, but they're not really good, you know, socially, or they don't treat people with respect, or they don't like people like that, or they don't really like what they do.
See, 'cause
But
real
they
angels,
had
man,
enough
way
wits
older
to
than
do it
you,
on
and they know
paper
the
and
war.
to
Like
qualify
Denzel
that
Washington
way.
told him on the Tiger.
So perhaps
You know what I'm
you just
saying?
meet all the criteria of
Ain't
what it
nothing
means to
but
be a good person, which
blood in
seems
the
to
in the
maybe
ground.
enhance or
And that's all of
reinforce
ours that
how
will
smart
fought
you
and
actually
fight for the
are,
stuff we
right? And then when you
fussing
start
and
speaking
fighting
and when you
for now.
start teaching, sometimes you could be teaching and
Whatever
not
it
be
is y'all got on y'all
privy
mind.
to
I
it.
ain't gonna
You
say
could be
money.
teaching people
The money
different
might be
concepts and
against
not
me.
aware because you
So
take a
I ain't gonna
leadership
offend
role,
money.
maybe without
No
being
more.
aware that you're
Everything I
doing
know
that.
is it.
And so that could shock people. People will be observing you from the sidelines, realizing like, wow, you are smart. You
Now
know,
the
like
snakes are
you know
worth
a
money
lot.
now. You know what I'm
This is
saying? But
deeper than just what you learned in a textbook. This is
we don't
somebody
want to
who
be no
knows
snake.
way
You know what I'm
more
saying? We
that a
don't want to be
textbook
evil no more,
never
Pop.
showed them. So details
It's
in a
God
textbook
and
or
the children. And
literature
enough
or
say
just
God's
you
heaven
know
now.
whatever other
Not heaven,
sources
heaven.
of
You know what I'm
information you
saying?
have deeper
Father. You know what
information.
I'm
You
saying? No.
have life
If
lessons
you don't know
that
me,
probably taught you a lot of things.
then how
And
you
it
gonna
taught
know
you how
how to
to
breathe or
see
keep
life
breathing it
from
or
different
drink water
angle
or
points,
milk
and
and honey
that
for
enhanced your
free?
intelligence.
Like I
And it's
promised.
just becoming
You
commonplace
do
now where
every
people are
single
seeing
day.
that you,
It's
when they
birds,
try to
bees,
undermine your
creeping
intelligence
things,
and they try to make it
and
seem like
thee.
you're not
The
smart.
man,
No,
mighty
they see
angel
that you're
now,
very
that
smart.
ate
They see
me,
that you're
and
smarter
I
than a lot of
prayed
people.
to eat,
But
and
perhaps you
me
keep
to
it under
pray.
wraps, or perhaps
Cows
you
and
don't talk about it too
bulls and
much,
ox.
or you don't gloat, you don't
The
act like
man
that. So people think, oh,
cloud,
she's just
eagle's
average, he's an
cloud.
average dude.
And you
You know,
know
maybe
what the
he knows a
eagle
little bit
cloud
here and
is
there,
now.
nothing
So
too special about him.
we ain't
But
teach
because you
y'all
don't
or
have to
tell none
do
of
it from the
y'all
mountaintops,
secrets.
right? Like you just play it
Because
cool.
the
Then there's
secret,
gonna come a time
people who made them,
where you're just being you and talking
me, I
about
don't
different
make secrets.
things.
I make
And folks
words
are
that
gonna
go
be
in
like, what?
dictionaries.
Like, I didn't know
You know what
that
I'm
she
saying? For
knew
kids to
these
read.
things. I didn't know that she was
Not
so
for us to
deep
turn
into it. Or
into
perhaps people don't know that you
and
speak
give
another
ourselves
language. Maybe you
names and
speak
be
more than two.
something that'll
Maybe
hurt,
it could be things that
kill, steal, and destroy,
maybe
and hurt
once
people.
again from who you are and where you
You know
come
what I'm
from,
saying?
you should
So
not
we
know
ain't
this
into that.
information, or you should
I
not
don't know
be
what club
interested in
is
this
or,
or so
you
in
know,
depth
I ain't
with
gonna
these
say put no
details.
group
You're
together
very
and give it no
smart,
name.
very,
Down to
very
the syrup,
wise. Perhaps you
that's
just make
what
very
happened
wise
when I said
choices that
syrup.
shock people, right?
And you
Because it's
please
almost like you're able
repent,
to
you know what I'm
circumvent
saying?
negative
And
situations
made the
by
snake
using your
repent to the
brain,
people
right? And by
from the
not being
pole
swayed by
and
what the
say, I'm
media
sorry.
tells you,
You know what I'm
not
saying?
being
From the
swayed by
pole,
what your
that's what the
family
snake was
tells
there
you,
for. That's why they
or what
healed up
people try
in
to
the
put
Bible.
on you, or different
Because the snake
ideologies that
repented.
could be
He didn't
forced
mean to
upon
hurt
you,
them.
right? It's like you use your own
So
mind to come to your own
that was me
conclusions. You do
just
your
saying
own
what it
research,
was
and you're able
or
to
what it
just
is.
make the right
And you're
choices,
evil
and that's
in
very
name.
wise. Not every, you know,
Be
like
evil
people know
spirit.
what they gotta do,
So
and they'll still,
ain't none of them
you know,
who
shy
godly,
away from
holy,
doing
and
what's
all that
right
you've been
because they don't want to
purified,
use their brain.
sanctified, now
But
we
you use
rinse
your brain in all
and
facets, and that's
dry
something that's heavily
and
being noticed. Like, wow, she's really smart to
pray
have taken that
to what
route.
you eat.
He's really
So
wise, you know,
it'll be
for
your life.
setting things up that way. You know, how did he
Love
know
and
that if he had set it
eternal
up
life.
that way, that he would have been set for life? It's like that. It's not just book wise. It's not
869
just textbooks and school and education. It's also
and
about just
9 rock.
knowing. It's also about perception. Just being able to think deeper, to think wiser. Like, let me grab that before I leave. You know what I mean? Knowing that you're never gonna go to that place again. Let me grab this before I leave because I know I'm gonna need that, right? It's like just knowing, being smart, thinking ahead. This is what using the mind is all about. It adds to your intelligence, it adds to your smartness, to you being crafty, to you being resourceful. It's all tied into your intelligence. And the fact that it's just kind of it's on display now, it's being heavily noticed. So you could just be somebody who's very wise, all right, very, very smart.
When the Bible says
Anybody who was
your
doubting you,
sins
you're gonna
have
have
reached
people
the
doubting you
heavens,
regardless.
God
But
had
a
to hear
detail in
you.
this
He
video is
couldn't
gonna
look
be
at you
people,
and
I'm
tell it.
telling
He
you,
had to
you're gonna
hear
be
you
doubted no
or
matter
be
what
in you while
by
you sinning.
somebody.
That's why I
And
say
doubted that
doing it
you
in
even
front of
have
God. That's why,
that right mind that you actually do.
accusing is
And it doesn't matter
accusing the
what you do.
brother
That's why you
day
gotta
and
just
night
keep doing
before
what you
God.
do.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Because
you
at the end of
God
the day,
and they
there's
God
always going to
that
be
you
somebody who
judging and
looks at you
accusing
and
or
who
you
hears you speak,
arguing
who
with.
hears you direct, who hears you command respect, who hears
So,
you
you know what I'm
teach and
saying?
do your best
That's
in the
that.
field, do your best, live life to the fullest. And they're not going to want to believe that you're actually a smart person. They're actually going to want to believe the other, the opposite of that you don't know nothing, that you're nothing, that you don't have any knowledge, that what you speak is nonsense, or what you talk about is just ridiculous. But it's
That's why I
because it's
say the
too deep
word
for
of
them to
God is
dissect.
foolishness.
It's not the regular
You
cookie
know, the
cutter
people
stuff
that
that
ain't,
they are
like she
used to.
say, regular people.
You're not cookie cutter, and that's where you stand apart. And they're all starting to know this, that you stand out. You're not like all these other people out here. You stand out in every single way, especially when it comes up to here. Keep doing that. Thank you guys so much for supporting the Mindset Elevator. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and the premise. Let me know if you agree with the premise of this video in the comments. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Stay
And I
out.
agree.
See you guys soon.
I agree.
Turns out if
How the enemy in chaos?
never sue the other driver after a
The
car
enemy ought to be
accident.
happy.
There's a
Shit,
better
the
way to
enemy
get
free
paid
now.
a way bigger
He
check
ain't
without having to
in
go
no
to
bad
court
places.
or pay expensive
He ain't
upfront
done
legal
nothing
fees.
wrong.
Listen, if you've been in a car accident in the past year,
Enemy
even as a
just
passenger,
don't buy no eggs and throw no eggs at cars.
Christ. Hello, my
Tonight,
brothers.
it'll
Hello,
be
my
all
sisters
right.
in Christ. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to It Ends With Me Ministries. So, brothers and sisters, the Lord told me to tell you that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Do you hear me? And the enemy's camp is now in turmoil because for some of you, they recently tried to retaliate against you after God declared destruction over their covens. After God declared the dismantling of their alliances, and that God said that he was going to send confusion within their camps, says the Spirit of the Lord. Test the Spirit, people of God, okay? Take this word back to God for yourself, for confirmation, clarification, to see whether this is a word that you need to receive in your spirit or reject it. Amen. So after I released last week's word, where the Lord made it clear that the power of that witch coven was broken, and that he declared destruction, my God, over the very ones who have been targeting you. I just knew, y'all. I just knew I was going to have to come back here with another prophetic word. Why? Because once again, these same witch coven members, they are rising up in retaliation against what God has already decreed, against what God has already declared, which is judgment. Okay. But let me tell you what the Lord revealed to me just recently. He said the reason why so many prophetic words and warnings have been flowing about enemies, about the bloodline curses and vessels being used by Satan is because we've already stepped into a brand new cycle, a cycle of exposure and judgment. Okay, this is a new cycle. And this isn't just another word, brothers and sisters. This is God's heart being revealed to his children. Because if you remember, the Lord specifically gave us a word at the beginning of this year. It was in January. He said that a wave of judgment would begin rolling out. Why? Because of his declaration of recompense for his people. I really need you to let that sit in your spirit. Because brothers and sisters, God doesn't just speak to be speaking. He don't speak for nothing, right? But God speaks to align heaven with earth and to position his children to see him clearly and to know that he is not a man that he shall lie, nor will his word return to him void. Period. Because see, sometimes we get comfortable only seeing one side of God, right? We know him as Abba, Father, loving, merciful, patient, compassionate, right? And yes, that's who he is. Psalm 103:8 says, the Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love. That's God. But also, brothers and sisters, the Lord recently reminded me that if that's the only lens that we're using to determine the character of God, then we're missing the full picture.
Your
Does that make
kneecap,
sense,
and
y'all?
below it,
Because the truth is this: God is also a God of justice, righteous judgment, and holy wrath against wickedness. God will not tolerate wickedness, but for so long. In Hebrews chapter 12, verse 29, it says something like, for our God is a consuming fire. Okay? This means that he doesn't just sit back while his children are attacked. He doesn't just watch evil unfold with no consequences. No. But he steps in at the appointed time to deal with these issues. And right now, people of God, that time is here. The Lord has spoken. He says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And the enemy's camp is in turmoil. The enemy's camp is falling apart. And it is about to self-destruct, says the Spirit of the Lord. Now let me break this down a bit more for you. Especially for all of my bloodline shifters who are watching me. Especially for all of my curse breakers that have been awakened to their assignments in their families, right? Listen carefully. The very people who plotted against you, the very people that tried to block your purpose, that tried to destroy your name or make you doubt your calling, God says they are about to turn on each other. They are about to betray each other. And they will collapse, listen, under the weight of their own wickedness. They will reap what they have sown. They will deal with the consequences of their actions. And they will receive the same measure plus more of all the malice, of the darts, the plots, the arrows, the plans, and the witchcraft that they tried to send to you to destroy you. My God, understand this, brothers and sisters. This isn't about being bitter or rejoicing in someone's downfall.
I get asked all the time, Dr. Paris, what food should I eat to heal my arthritis? Well, what's more important is what foods you avoid. And in the next 10 seconds, I'll show you one so-called good-for-you protein that actually destroys your joints from the inside out. Follow me.
But this is about understanding God's principles, and that you cannot be a person with evil intentions towards a child of God, towards a believer, towards someone that is covered in the blood of Jesus, and not expect that God is going to respond. The Lord says in his word, and I've said this many times before, Galatians chapter 6 verse 7, this is a very familiar verse to all of us, right? Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever one sows, that will he also reap. This means that every single person in the earth will be held accountable for their good or bad actions.
Democracy means stop mocking God. Stop mocking God is democracy.
Mark this word in your spirit from a prophetic perspective. Okay. Many of you are about to see this word unfold with your own eyes. Some of you already have. You see it now, right? Family members are falling out with each other. Co-workers are turning against each other. They're having secret arguments and messiness. Beef is what they will call it. You're seeing relationships crumbling. You're seeing businesses collapsing, finances drying up. This is within the family context. And this is also on your jobs, right? Maybe even in your churches. Others of you will see calamity. You're going to see sickness. You're going to see illness.
See, that's what I'm saying. Let me get off this page. Because I hear everything she's saying, and I know they prophesying now. And some of them are doing a good job. And I ain't worried about no rich rappers or rich football players or none of that. Y'all know they life. I ain't in their life. to be judging how rich they are, or did they get into some stuff while they were rich. I ain't come to do all that. I just come to save everybody, man. Just to save everybody.
Not stony, but a pure heart. See that you love one another. God has given that we have to do that. Because only the pure in heart gonna see God. I don't want to be on this life and meet God and not in peace. So I got to get my heart right. The only way I get it right, I got to give ear unto the sound doctrine that is being preached. I just can't thank God enough for a preacher. Why you thank him so much for a preacher? What about God? Scripture said, how can I hear without a preacher? So I got to have a preacher, and I thank God for it, because then I can hear and understand what God wants me to do. Truly, I thank God at this time. I want to hold up in the long run. We have gotten the offering out of the way. We want to be able to get when I'm just hungry and thirsty. And I want to bring to you our leader, teacher, and guide, Pastor Gino Smith.
Greetings, brothers and sisters. We thank the one God for his divine wisdom and his perfect understanding of all things.
Have you ever wondered how the world's currencies are traded? The foreign exchange market, also known as the Forex market, is the largest and most liquid financial market in the world.
Right there.
We thank him for the prophets. We thank him for the apostles.
Blaming that man for it.
Most of all, we thank him for the way of holiness that been clearly made known to the servants of the Most High God.
This God, shit.
To all of our ministers that is present and all of our visitors, to the many brothers and sisters that are here, and to the many that are watching, we're glad to be here in Stafford, Virginia, to celebrate these church anniversaries. It's been, we hold Stafford, Virginia very dear to our heart, because for the state of Virginia, the First Church of the Lord Jesus Christ for the Virginia area started here in Stafford over 30-something years ago in the basement of a home of Mother Betty Greenheart. She was the only member in Stafford, Virginia, and we would catch the train. I wasn't driving then. We would catch the train once a month for 10 years, coming here to Stafford to preach to one soul. For 10 years.
No, you didn't, because she had too many grandkids for you to preach to. And too many kids for you to preach to. And too many mamas, daddies, sisters, brothers, aunties, and uncles, grandmother, grandfather, great-grandmother, great-grandmother, father, and all the way up to Adam and Eve. And you know Adam was love, and Eve was the day love met time. You know what I'm saying? Time. You know what I'm saying? Good thing that was in Virginia, because that's where Mr. and Mrs. Jake's from. You know, thank God, because she was there. Y'all was praying for that family too. That's how they got out and migrated to Dallas. Whatever year, such year, 30-something years ago, they did that. You know
Hello. Welcome to Rose and Venus Tarot. It's late. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. We're gonna hop right into this reading, you guys. I'm hearing you guys have been going hard, but you're about to go a whole lot harder here. We got inheritance, family, joy. We got the Ten of Pentacles out here underneath the love and the partnerships. Some of you guys are about to attract love within your life here. A lot of you guys are about to have some sort of breakthrough and new goals and new direction. And your path is being highly protected here. I'm seeing you guys are ambitious, so it's like you got the world in your hands right now. I feel like this is what people are gossiping about. I feel like this is more of a what's the gossip energy. Some people are afraid of your new beginning because they see you going far. Other people are very curious and excited to know how far you're going to go. Somebody is saying to themselves, like, oop, I can't catch them. Like, you know, they're running too far and too fast. They can't really keep up with you. They can't stop your destiny from coming here. If anybody does try to stop your destiny, it's only through an illusion here, because all of these cards are very beautiful. I shuffled and I pulled them out here. We got, and on this side, not only do we got the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers card here, we also have the Knight of Cups here. So I'm seeing nothing but romance, charming, graceful, invitation, following your heart and dreams. You guys are going to be invited a lot of places in the future. It's like up to you guys to release any sort of intimidation you have, release any feelings of you not feeling good enough. A lot of you guys are being invited because you are good enough here. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're not good. I feel like nobody has made you feel like you're not good enough. A lot of you guys are recognizing your worth by how many people you make feel worthless. There's a lot of people who feel like they're not good enough around you. Also, I'm hearing a lot of things that you've done have been forgiven. You guys know what you can handle. You know what you can't handle. Some of you guys could have done some strange things because you could have had some sort of spell work on you. Like, you know, I feel like that spell work is being removed from you. This is part of the I can't catch them, I can't put them in the loop, they can't put you in a haze here. And maybe some of that spell work wasn't spell work. You guys could have had certain insecurities that made you not able to see your greatness here. Whether it's the, oh, I have a chipped tooth, or it's the, oh, I don't have that money yet, or oh, I didn't finish my education, I need to get an education. Instead of having those insecurities, now you're going to apply for school, finish that education. Now you have enough money, you could go and get your chipped tooth fixed. You guys are going to, like, you did something to rid yourself of some sort of insecurity here. I'm also feeling like people are very, very protective over you because you guys are beautiful, charming, romantic. You can have a couple of masculine energies here that's ready to die for you, like, you know, and it's like other masculines can feel that energy around you of like, I'm not going to let nothing happen to my collective. Like, that's my collective. That's my sweetheart. That's that beauty. That's like you guys are pure gold to someone here. Somebody is very protective over you. They could have went from feeling maybe a little bit insecure around you to now they're fighting that feeling, and they just want to make you feel loved. They just want to make you feel protected here. This person is maybe a natural born leader. We got an entrepreneur, honor, magnetic, innovative, faithful, inspiring here. Somebody's hoping that you see in them and forgive them, maybe for acting out of insecurity when they came to you, but somebody sees you as something worth keeping. I'm going to use some of these cards here. I lost the package. I don't know the name of the deck here, but I feel like the whole world is in your hands. Like, you guys are about to get a sense of belonging, a sense of harmony, a sense of like ambition and direction and willpower. Somebody just really loves you. They're looking at you like you're the right fit here because you guys are so calm, so humble, so sweet. It's like somebody wants you in their office or they want you working in their office. Somebody wants you sitting like right next to them. Like somebody's probably going to let you know that, if you ever get lonely, like I'm here for you. Or if you're ever afraid, I'm here for you. Like I'll, protect you. I'll go the extra mile for you. Somebody's having romantic feelings for you, and it's developing slow. Every time they see you, they're like, I like this person a little more. I'm feeling like you guys are both having to grow into each other's energy. I didn't expect this to be like some sort of love reading, but I was like, it is kind of easy to pull the cards like how I used to, because when I would do my astrology readings, I would pull the cards first and then I would just hit play and then start reading from them there. I'm like, let me do longer readings like that and see how that goes without just the channeled message, reading off of the symbolism. And this is like a beautiful story coming out here. The only intuition, subconscious, there could have been a bit of anxiety. I'm going to clarify this moon card here. Cloudy judgment, illusion, unbalanced, distorted was coming out here with the feminine energy in reverse. Yeah, you guys can challenge certain people. It's like somebody almost saw you as like a badass and now they're seeing you as a sweetheart. They're like, how the hell did I go from seeing them as like some sort of bad A to now seeing them as like a shy sweetheart that they kind of want to protect? They want to love. You're not as like brazen as what they thought you were. You're not as arrogant as they thought you were. A lot of you guys, maybe it's like the way you dress. You guys could dress in all black, or maybe you are kind of sexy. You kind of like something here. Like now they're like, somebody is in awe. They want they want you. Yeah, somebody had cloudy judgment when it came to you, and they thought saw you as maybe a feminine energy in reverse. They saw you as somebody who's kind of dominant, when some of you guys are quite submissive. Like at that, like a lot of people are taken back by your mixed energy. Maybe you can be dominant, but you're not somebody that's going to challenge authority or challenge the status quo here. Like somebody went from seeing you as like, I don't know, let's see, lusting. Yeah, there's definitely some lustful energy coming out here in this. The Lovers, the World, these are both moody cards. Then we got the Knight of Cups. You're awakening the Knight of Cups in a lot of people. A lot of people that want to protect you. They want to make sure you're okay. They want to they want you, and some people just want you back in that softer feminine energy. They realize to put you in that softer feminine energy, it's like they gotta be that gentle man here rather than trying to be so brazen with you, or leaving you unprotected. They realize, they can't leave a feminine energy without protection and then hope that she would just become feminine again to get that sort of male respect and attention here. That and then it's like, I don't know, there's a lot going on, forbidden non-committal sexual energy coming out here, and this came out sideways, so maybe they could have saw you as somebody that could be maybe a bit non-committal, maybe a bit lusty, maybe a bit like I don't know. Now they're seeing you as a homebody. You guys are just to yourself. You're not who they thought you were at all. Divine, please tell me more. So not this collective energy. We got influences, attachment, third parties, and pairs are coming out here. Yeah, third parties, attachment, and pairs. Oh, goodness. There could be multiple people who are liking you and liking your energy and wanting to get close Yeah, especially with this King of Wands energy and this breakthrough, new goals, new direction, moving forward, taking action. This is letting me know that you got somebody that might soon take their step towards you. They're like, what am I going to do to be in the collective's energy? Like, how do I get their attention? You got somebody wanting to be in your energy. It's like this energy feels very hot. Like, I don't know who y'all been flirting with or who office y'all been in. Like, somebody likes you. I'm seeing them looking at you, looking at your stockings. If you guys wear stockings, your dress, however you're dressed, they like the way you dress, and somebody's like sitting there within a chair, like, and then their legs crossed here. Let's go some more cards on this. We got return, second chance, opportunity, making amends is coming out here. Yeah, a lot of you guys are moving forward. You guys don't, a lot of people say you don't double back to old territory. Once you're gone, you're gone. And I feel like somebody's feeling the heat of that too, because it's like you're gone and you took the 10 of Pentacles with you. You're gone and you took the King of Wands with you. A lot of you guys, you might attract way better men here than this past energy did. So if you got a past feminine gossiping on you about you guys moving on, they feel like you left and you took the spotlight with you. You left and you took the...
Look, I know this feels illegal, but it's not. It's just something that the insurance companies pray you never find out about. I was paying $2,765 a year for home insurance, and like a sucker, I just kept renewing.
I'm just
the shine with you. You took, what else did you take? You took the ambition with you. You took the fun with you. I'm feeling like somebody feels like trying to joke on you. The intimacy. This is what you took with you. You took that feeling of intimacy. You took whatever they had like here with you. Bonding, sensual, confiding, ambition, willpower. Yeah, a lot of people are heavily attracted to you. Somebody's feeling weird for I'm hearing more in this delusion energy. Somebody's feeling like they are delusional. They're like, why did I think that I had power over the collective? This is the energy that I'm feeling here. Somebody else is very, very delusional, thinking that they had any sort of power over the collective by trying to talk to you in a certain way. We got releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away, coming out here in reverse. Somebody's having trouble releasing you and releasing this energy, because it's like you guys got the whole wide world in your hands here. Somebody acted out of insecurity. I'm trying to explain what this feminine energy is feeling, but some of you guys got like a feminine energy that's kind of weeping, like maybe crying over you, like not just over you, but the way they behave out of insecurity in general. And a lot of you guys, maybe you are being told to forgive that energy because it's very subconscious. Believe it or not, a lot of people can't help the way they act. Once they feel insecure, it's like they become completely unraveled. They just be trying to get control of themselves through.
Welcome back, Egyptians, to Truly Divinely Sent. Okay, listen. Okay, you got somebody in your energy that is having a little bit of a problem. Okay, this person has a problem. They have a conflict with you. Okay, I don't know if they want to come and talk to you about this issue or not, but they have an issue with you. Okay, ancestors closest to the sun, please help me channel this message. Please tune into my frequency or allow me to tune into yours. Please protect me as I channel through this energy. All ancestors closest to the sun, you may remain. All others, you must leave. Okay. So, whoever this person is, all right, the problem is they cannot stop thinking about you, okay? But it's not just you. It's just your status. It's who you are. It's the fact that they know that you are an earth angel, or at least they believe you to be an earth angel. Somebody can say, I'm an earth angel, I'm an earth angel, I'm an earth angel all fucking day. But this person sees it, feels it, believes it, knows it. Okay, it's that type of energy. Whoever they are kind of like hurt. Okay, even though they're upset, even though they're mad, they're more so hurt as well, because this person is looking at the fact that they had some sort of an opportunity with you, a golden opportunity, but it looks like it's not until like the clouds cleared, with clouds clearing on the card. All right, it's not until the clouds cleared that they were even able to see this. Okay, whoever this is somebody who's kind of like beating themselves up because they feel as if they possibly should have sheltered you. All right, I'm getting that from Shield here. This person is possibly feeling as if they possibly should have sheltered you. Okay, I'm seeing door and star. Okay, this person did not think that they would ever walk through some sort of a door and have an opportunity with a star seed, okay, or with an earth angel. This is something that is giving me the energy of somebody who possibly used to speak with their grandparents, okay, and the grandparents possibly spoke about entertaining angels, okay, and this is giving me the reason why somebody is so upset. Okay, this is the energy here. Okay, this person got some hidden plans. All right, with the moon and the page of staffs, they have some hidden plans here. Not sure if these plans are vindictive or not, but this person has hidden plans. All right, it's giving me the energy of somebody who's literally focused on doing something here. Okay, it's almost like they cannot move forward until they do something. So it could be some sort of plan to move back into your life, or to at least apologize to you, is giving something of that nature. But this person did not expect the way things are going in your life and in their life. They did not expect this to happen here. Okay, this person is looking at the fact that they completely abandon you. All right, or abandon some sort of a situation with you. All right, this is the energy, and this is unexpected. You being an earth angel is unexpected to this person. I'm seeing liquid courage here. Okay, so whoever this person is, I just was about to say they back on the bottle. All right, whoever this is, where's the ball? Okay. I'm sorry, I was looking for the ball of my nose ring. Okay, so where's the ball? So whoever this is somebody who definitely dropped the ball. They ran from some sort of a romance with you, okay? But now this person is finding out a harsh truth about you.
Money, sport.
All right. I'm seeing the Six of Swords here along with the Nine of Wands.
Television.
All right, this person is a little bit wounded because it is giving me the energy of possibly some ancestors, or this person could be having some sort of a dream, some dreams or some visions or something of that nature here that is keeping them a little bit wounded, because it is showing them exactly what they had in their life, okay? This person believes that they were behaving a little bit stupidly here. I'm seeing penny pinching in reverse. All right, this person is feeling as if they would be in a better situation right now. They would not be penny pinching had they to had some sort of a connection with you. Okay, I'm seeing liar and heal your heart. All right, whoever this is somebody that you had some sort of a love connection with, definitely, for sure, a romance. Okay, and you could have said, you know what, I think we need to go ahead and take a break, because I want to go and heal, and I want to go on my journey, and I want to do this and I want to do that. I just want to go and heal. And this person possibly was looking at you like you was a fucking lie. You about to be fucking with somebody else. All right, this is how this person possibly felt about you. Okay, this person was looking at you like, go fucking heal. The fuck you mean heal? Like, what part of you wounded? All right, it's giving that type of energy here. They literally thought that you were just wanting to go and deal and be with somebody else, okay? I'm seeing meditation here and writing, all right? This person, if this person has contact with you, such as like emails or such as text messages or something of that nature, if they have that type of contact with you, whoever this person is like, they're taking a long time to write it. All right, like meditation, trying to think of what they want to say. Like, this person might start off a text or start off an email, and then they go into this little slumber or this slump, like, dang, what am I gonna say? dang, no, I shouldn't say that. Back. Okay, it's almost like
That's
deleting
easy to
everything
write
that
a
they
letter.
say and then be like, nah,
This
that's
is
just
like
so
my mama
stupid.
wrote
And
me
then
a
they write
letter,
something else like,
apologized for 21
like this
years.
person is
A
really
big
going
wrote me
through
a
it, all right? They're
letter
bumping heads with
talking
people
about the
possibly
21
around
years.
them, all right? I'm
Told me
seeing
to
love
read
child here as
Psalms,
well,
and I wrote
all
me
right? I'm
read
also
one.
seeing married,
It told me
okay?
the whole
They were getting
problem
some
of the
sort of
whole
advice
world.
from family
Just
from the
one
looks of it
song
here that they
told
wish
it.
they hadn't taken.
Read it,
All right,
you
it could have
see.
been some sort of advice when it came to a child, some sort of advice when it came to marriage here, okay? But now this person
Somebody
is
told me I
like
was
in
gonna have to wait
deep
18
regret
years
here because this person is knowing who
to
you
be regular.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I thank the press for being here. I thank the many persons who are viewing this live stream. I am here today because the president has indicated that it's time for Republicans to play the Trump card. He has indicated that it's time to eliminate the filibuster. Also, he has indicated that they might use what's known as the nuclear option now. The term nuclear option is something that is quite frightening to people, but I'll explain to you why you shouldn't be as frightened by it as some people are. The president, having said this, requires me to respond to what he has said by reminding persons that I had a press event right here in this very office on Thursday, October 2nd of 2025, Thursday, October 2nd. And at that press conference, I won't read all of what I said, but I do believe that these words are important. I indicated that they own the power to end the unjust shutdown. The they meaning the Republicans and President Trump. They own the power.
No, they don't. I told you, democracy, democratic is stop. All that means is stop marking God. Republican is republishing. Donald Trump ain't got nothing to republish. What he got? What he got to republish besides the bad stuff y'all seen? If he that bad now. I'm not gonna talk about John. You know what I'm saying? Or Joe Vardell. I'm not. But that's what I'm talking about right there. You know what I'm saying? How can Donald Trump be a part of reproducing if he's not on God's side?
To end the unjust shutdown crisis scheme they have created. They have created this unjust crisis scheme, and I also indicated at that press conference because they are refusing to negotiate in good faith. And I said that at some point, after refusing to negotiate in good faith with Democrats, Trump and Republicans will vote to end their shutdown crisis scheme after having caused much pain and suffering imposed by their dastardly shutdown crisis scheme. Now, I said that then, I meant it then, and I mean it now. President Trump knew all along that we could get to this point. And he knew all along that we'd get to this point if Democrats continued to persist on receiving justice for people who need insurance. He knew all along that we would get to this point. He has not been a person who has just arrived at this notion that the filibuster or the requirement of having 60 votes to get to cloture should be eliminated. In fact, I have an article here. This article is styled, Trump to GOP, dump the filibuster before Schumer does. Printed in Politico, and it was last updated on June 26th of 2018. So since 2018, and probably long before that, the President of the United States has wanted to get rid of the filibuster. So the President has this scheme that he is developing. And for it to come to fruition, he would have to eliminate the filibuster. But what is the scheme? The scheme is simply this, not to agree to negotiate. He said today that he would only negotiate if the shutdown ends. So he's not going to negotiate with Democrats who want to negotiate. By the way, Democrats wanted to negotiate before the shutdown, but he's not going to negotiate with the Democrats. He says no negotiation. Let's go to legislation and let's eliminate the so-called filibuster. And that he would indicate they're doing this by using what's known as the nuclear option. This is what the president had in mind all along. The president has always felt that the filibuster was preventing him from doing things that he wants to do. And I say always, since at least the date that I called to your attention earlier. The president knows that he has the power to do this by cajoling, convincing, twisting arms, doing whatever is necessary to get the senators to go along with it. He has indicated that this is what should be done. Now, I don't know whether the senators will go along with him or not, but I do know this. I know that they could have ended this problem that they've created, this crisis that they've created.
Refine you and give you a clear mind. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this man.
The shutdown workers are not getting paid.
Let me see what this man.
People are worried about escalating healthcare costs. People are being worried about being thrown off the healthcare they have. And the Republicans in the House are saying, hey guys, take a 6-week paid vacation. You don't have to be here in Washington, D.C. To me, that is pretty insane. And let me be clear what it would mean if Republicans got their way and this so-called CR, continuing resolution, were to pass. First, it would throw 15 million Americans off the health care they have because of massive cuts to Medicaid and the ACA. And what studies from Yale and the University of Pennsylvania and elsewhere indicate.
What y'all gonna do with the other? You talking about 15 million, a billion, million, 15 billion, million, whatever. Okay, because you got 8 billion times 24 different time zones. You know what I'm saying? Them 24 different time clocks, starting at 0, going all the way to 60 every minute. You know what I'm saying? 24 time clocks times 8 billion people. You know what I'm saying? That's who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Not 15 million. You know what I'm saying? That's the people that don't work because they too old or need help or just don't want to go to work.
Many custom tool integrations. One per Kafka and LLM vendor? Not hard.
Listen, whoever this message is for, let me tell you, sweetheart, what you possess, what you carry, it runs through your veins. This is not something that somebody has taught you. This is not something that you bought, baby. This is something that you literally was born with. What is this thing that I'm talking about? I'm talking about courage, baby. You got courage running through your veins, baby. You got grit running through your veins. You got leadership running through your veins. Whoever I'm talking to on today, baby, you are the whole playbook. When people contact you, when people come in contact with you and tell you whatever it may be, you are a playbook. And they try to read you, baby, and keep reading you, but somebody has misread you. Some people has misread you. They don't understand who you are because you have built yourself in such a way, baby. Now that when they try to read the book, it's not making sense to them because you, sweetheart, you were born to do this. You were born to operate this way. You got courage, you got grit, you got leadership, baby. You got that beast inside of you, and all you have to do is hit a button. All you got to do is open up that book and read the play. All you got to do is let them know, baby, I'm here to stay. Period. Whoever I'm talking to, this thing was given to you. You were born with it. It's running through your veins, and somebody right now needs to be reminded who you are. Because God has built you up in such a way, baby, that can't nobody do you better than you. You got the playbook to life. You got the playbook to the games. You got the playbook to manipulation. You got the playbook to deceit. You got the playbook, baby. You know how to operate this thing called life. Whoever I'm speaking to, your DNA, baby, it stands for don't need approval. We know DNA is the molecule of life. At least that's what Google say. But your DNA, baby, it say don't need approval. Every time you open up that playbook and do your thing the way God has told you to do it, the way you feel led to do it, that's your playbook. And you don't need nobody's approval, baby. It's running through your veins right now. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Walk Heavy channel. Over here is all gas, no brakes, y'all. We're putting our foot on the enemy's neck and we're not letting up. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know. I love y'all so much. I want to thank y'all for your PayPals, Cash App, Super Thanks, thumbs up, love, support. Continue to show up, y'all, each and every single time that I show up. If you're new, yes, I write on these index cards and I just allow Spirit to speak to me and through me regarding your situation. So let's get into it. I told you, you got the playbook. You got the playbook. Whoever you are, you build this thing from ground.
But what you don't have, he can't have. Because if you don't have, he can't. That's why them welders can't weld no more. Really, technically, spiritually. Because a welder is at a production operator is God. And we proved it by being there and doing it. Richie said he came in there, ran out because of the sulfur and the chlorine. Couldn't take the smell, so he left. I came in, Louis said, "Get your ass off that goddamn Mag-Lac, boy. Let me show you how to work it." And Aunt Lou taught me how to dry that Mag-Lac, and that could have been Aunt Lou in Tennessee. And I love my Aunt Lou. All of them, man, all of them. I ain't got nothing. And never saw nobody wearing official 0 on their jersey until I just seen that.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Dope back with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Go to ubuntuapparel.com. All that information gonna be in the description of this video. Double salute all my monthly subscribers, my monthly members. Thank y'all so much. Y'all know who y'all are. And if you're on YouTube, you can go right below, man. You grab a sweater, shirt, hat, mug. That's how y'all can help me with this journey, okay? And I just want to say thank y'all before I start this video. Now, what I'm about to say is this, right? We are living in some of the most worst times ever. Everything is upside down and ass backwards. Relationships at its worst. You can't trust women. Women can't trust men. Everything is at its worst. Remember, you must know who are in control of this. You are born in a world where you're just a prisoner. You had nothing to do with none of this, right? Friendships. You can't trust people. You know, we live in, especially in America, you're living in America where you can see a woman, you know, pouring some oil in her car, and you think twice before you approach and say, "Let me help you." And I can't blame her because, you know, a lot of this, you know, a lot of abducting going on and a lot of this going on. But you gotta understand the motherfuckers that's running this motherfucking world. You cannot build a family or none of this what I'm talking about in a culture that benefits from destroying it. I told y'all, we are going up shit creek. We don't like the way things are going. We're being taken advantage of. But to them, that shit going according to plan. I keep telling you. How do you control millions of people? First, you don't educate them. Do not educate them or give them false education in belief systems and rigged up environments. So what I'm telling you is this: the food is fucked up, man. Relationships, friendships, education. You know what I'm saying? Everything is upside down, ass backwards. And I be telling people, man, you know, why would you vote for a country that has never helped us? Like, as far as like, they've helped other countries more than they helped us. Actually took our money and sent that shit over to other people. I don't know them motherfucking people. And then I should tell people I've never voted in my life. And people, you never voted? Oh man, that's problem, man. You don't make it. Nigga, fuck voting. You is not gonna convince me to go down there and be playing with these motherfucking people. Y'all crazy. They gonna say y'all. I hate to say y'all, because y'all my family, man. I'm so sorry. But people are crazy to keep putting their faith in a system that has never helped no motherfucking body but themselves. Donald Trump is gonna be okay without them motherfucking food stamps and snaps and all that shit. All his homeboys, they've created more millionaires in the cabinet now than they've ever done. Look how many people became millionaires working under him. It's not to help you. These people are here to take advantage of us, and you want me to go down there and play with these grown ass people on some bullshit. Ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna convince me. I wouldn't even try to tell you go down there. You really think them people don't know what the fuck going on with us? You think they don't know what they doing? Everything they are doing is to ensure we stay dumb, deaf, and blind, and they continue to become rich. They continue to prosper. They continue to sit on their ass while we get out here and work and do all this. You really think these people don't know what the hell going on? Man, come on, bro. Are you serious? So hell no, I ain't never voted. For what? I ain't that motherfucking crazy. That's why I say, man, everything just ass backwards. You know what I'm saying? You got these preachers getting millions of dollars. I mean millions. And they ain't doing nothing with it. These people, man, these preachers got compounds. Private jets. Why do you have to have all that to preach the word of God?
Just bought one. You know what I'm saying? Preacher just told me he bought one.
Keep trying to tell y'all, man. You can only fool a fool.
I don't know nobody need to buy a plane.
And remember this. A robber gonna run away and a con man gonna walk away. What's the difference? You tell me. We're living in an environment where everything is strategically planned in order to control millions of people, bro. Look what just happened with Amazon. I'm gonna do another video on that because that's sad how they fired all these people. You know? If they get robots to work, who's gonna be able to, have a job to make money?
Amazon ain't got nothing too heavy for nobody else to go to the store and get, man. You can put it in the store, man, and people go to the store and get it and look at it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got stores now. Don't even fake jewelry, fake watches, and wallets in the same area.
They got robots that
close to the socks.
They got robots
you know what I'm saying?
Could go through act as a paralegal, go through all the cases that's relevant to the case that you may be fighting currently, and take all the cases that they fought that's similar to your case, and can give you an analysis on how this shit may end up. Based off all the cases that's similar to your case.
I do all that by numbers, man. How it's gonna end up by numbers. I go back to the year it started.
That's why I say, bro.
To the year begin.
This is a prison,
man. It's going in.
It's a prison, bro.
Cause it ended when it ended. This 365 the starting.
I used to wonder, like,
number one.
If I was a slave,
365 days now.
I would have ran away. I would have did this. But I'm starting to see why them slaves didn't run away. And they don't talk about all the slaves. It's a whole bunch of slaves that killed their ass and done all type of shit. They don't talk about that because they want to keep it. They want the story to stay where we was just slaves. They're not going to talk about the rebellious ones. But now I see why motherfuckers really probably didn't rebel back then, because all the people around you are just...
It didn't have to be no rebellious woman. All you had to do was just say hi to a white lady wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
It's still the same thing to the day, bro. We shouldn't be going to work. We shouldn't be going to work, but they've instilled that program in us to where we don't even know what it feels like not to go.
Somebody got to.
That's why I told y'all, bro, man. You got to get what I be saying, bro.
God forgive me for lying.
The reason people get up and go to work, and there's no disrespect. You got to do what you got to do. But outside of that, what I just said, fuck work.
Still doing it.
Because if we all didn't go, what would they do?
That's what the problem is.
But we don't have the program to process. Not getting up, not work.
Marty, and I damn sure need
the fear of not getting paid.
Marty, when you see
the fear
Marty,
of not being able to pay bills. But that's why I told y'all, we have to do this shit as a collective. If all of us do it, what the fuck can they do? Man, this should have changed tomorrow.
It'll change tomorrow. All you got to do is bring me a free
benefit
truck
from people getting divorced.
You free to go and ain't nobody gonna fuck with you.
Why would they promote healthy relationships? Everybody know you should be in a relationship, you should be in a relationship, you should be in a relationship, but yet you're in an environment that tells you the total opposite. And when you fail, guess who benefits? Oh, I say, man, we gotta start putting this shit together. That's crazy, man. But I just want to say that, man,
I say, Mama dear, why y'all ain't
like everything around us is just
I was having problems with Leroy and
I mean everything.
I didn't want me in.
Everything. You know what I'm saying?
Bruce Leroy. Why you ain't want me in?
So
when I was just, Bruce Roy.
Put your comments on the bottom of this video, man.
Gregory Roy, Danny Roy.
Because I really be getting emotional about why do we live the fucking way that we live, man. Like, I can handle me. I'm okay. But it's like seeing people who probably will never take a real vacation or will never be able to, just enjoy life.
I did.
Because these people have came in and scrambled their signal, gave them this false narrative of how to live life and what to do.
I'm looking at
versus letting a person experience life for themselves. You know, but
it's your grandfather.
It's just saying,
too many ways.
Nothing to do with God,
Neil.
Nothing.
Good time, ran.
It had nothing to do with religion, nothing to do with God, bro.
Daddy down the road at Jimmy.
So with that being said, man, put your comments on this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit.
Benji.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be saying, boy, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. And these folk gonna make sure we are dumb, deaf, blind, and don't know a damn thing.
Davis and
so I get with y'all on the next one, man. Love.
Johnson, Smith, you know what I'm saying? All y'all good now. I would listen to Steve Harvey, but I know who he is now. Only Flip Wilson can tell you the rest of it, Pop.
Marlon Wayans explains Norbit gave him 2 words, Buster Taps, so he invented a power tap class on the spot, then waited for Eddie Murphy's first look and response.
I get the opportunity to do Norbit, and it just said Buster Taps, and that's all I had written. I watched Jane Fonda, I watched Billy Blanks, and I wrote a whole routine of a power tap dance class. And Brian Robbins, who now runs Paramount, he directed Norbit. He was like, Eddie's gonna be in makeup for 5 hours. What do you have? It says Buster Taps. I got this little thing that I worked out. Can I try? I got the class. I said, y'all just do everything I do. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. I stepped and poof. Gotta wipe it off. Power tap the clap. Here come the cops. They taking me to jail. I did a 20-minute class. They was sweating. Brian filmed the whole class. Eddie comes out, the trailer, dressed in his makeup. Eddie, we got something we want to show you. I left the room, nervous. They start the thing, and all I hear is... When Eddie laughs, he roars, and he's smacking the chair at what I'm doing. And I just prayed, and I just thanked God that I got to make my hero laugh.
Did Marlon's improv make the scene? Marlon Wayans explains Norbit gave him 2 words, Buster Taps, so he invented a power tap.
Norbit, I could see them trying to play that part, Mark and Adam. I can see that part, Mark and Adam, right there. Norbit, you know what I'm saying? Now you can tell me that other stuff, but Norbit, that's wrong. I seen the movie, but I ain't watched it really.
Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot.
Because I knew who the parts was.
Thank you so much for clicking onto my video. Let's hop right into the reading. I heard that you guys made somebody really insecure, and they started to act, quicker than they could think. It's like they started to act just based off their insecurities, and they had humiliated themselves, especially if there was anybody else involved. I'm hearing like pretty punishment. Some of you guys could have really been going through pretty punishment, because I'm hearing not just your face card is pretty, you act pretty, the way you carry yourself, you got pretty energy. You guys are also like focused on your long-term success and perseverance. I feel like the haze has worn off. There could have been people trying to haze you, trying to punish you, trying to get you to hide yourself here. And it has worn off because you pretty much just let it go. You're not thinking about these people, but they are still obsessed with you. Like you're ingrained in their memory, even though you're not doing anything to antagonize these people. These people still talk about you, but now they're not. There's something that happened that triggered empathy, or it triggered like
It triggered empathy, or it knocked away their illusion of you being dumb here. Like, you know, when somebody is beautiful, they might start devaluing the person in their head. Oh, they're just dumb, or oh, they're just stuck up person. They think they're all that. They think they're this, they think they're that. And then they come to realize you guys are number one, you're humble. Number two, you're very, very smart. This is what I'm hearing deeply. Somebody is realizing you have like supernatural intelligence almost, or this is what they would describe it as, because you see things in a deeply philosophical way. It's just like when you come around, you make people feel like they're not good enough. And some of you guys are still battling with that. You're like, why are people so mean to me? What did I do? Was I too kind? Was I too rude? Whether you were rude or whether you were nice, they were going to have that type of reaction to your beauty, to your goddessness, the way you carry yourself. It makes them feel less than. It's not anything that you need to be concerned about. I feel like you guys didn't do anything wrong here, but I feel like your success is making them feel immature here. There was an at least type of comparison they were making in their head.
Not Reynolds.
They were like, okay, she's pretty, but at least I'm more successful. At least I'm smarter. At least, and then you came through and you knocked that all out the park. You are more successful than them. You're more intelligent than them. And then somebody also thought that you were less brave than them. They might be pretty, but I can easily intimidate the collective. I can make the collective, like, you know, hide away in fear and whatnot. And a lot of you guys were like, no, you can't make me hide in fear. I'm here.
That's why I go with mom, because in my best friend's house, sometimes we don't even
Somebody wanted you to just like, you know, just go away. But then they realize they're the ones that are bothering you. It's like as long as they X out that home screen, you won't be there anymore. And they don't have to be on your Facebook. They don't have to be on your Instagram. They don't need to be on your Twitter or your YouTube and whatnot, sending you this negative energy, hoping that you